50-run partnership, isn't it?
That's a good shot as well. Doesn't pierce the field. End of the fourth over. The Stars motoring along at none for 52.
Well, they're a bit flat, to be honest. Thumbs down from a couple of them. It's not what they came here to see tonight. So behind the Adelaide Strikers do they get. There's still Callaway, Stoinis, Maxwell, Cartwright, Curran to come. There was no Tom Rogers, in case you've just joined us. He hurt his knee in the outfield earlier. So now we get to see Jersis Wadia with his left armers.
Well, this so far, and what we've just seen in the power play, is the best the Stars have ever delivered with the bat since the 4-over power play format came in. They've really lit it up here at the Adelaide Oval, much to the discomfort of the Adelaide faithful, who have turned out in their droves again.
Yeah, big crowd, big crowd. They want wickets now.
Get the feeling these two Stars openers are going to keep putting the foot down.
And great start from Sam Harper. Late replacement to open. Tom Rogers was still waiting to see the extent of his injury and whether he'll bat at all if required. But having the experience of opening before, he's loved it, hasn't he? Loved that, being able to bat in the power play.
Yeah. Didn't get to bat in their first game. How much intel will they have on Wadia? I mean, they would have seen him playing that top end T20 series.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be some footage out there in the athlete management system, which is what they've got that operates in CA
now, I reckon
development programs.
Okay, what's going on here? Issue with his helmet.
Well, we've got to stop in play. We've got a great Hawkeye setup of Harper and his boundaries so far in this innings. So here's Harper. He's so strong on the leg side, and as soon as Thornton started to come at the stumps, Harper got to work. This is a real strength of his, and you can see those couple of shots there where he's hitting with a more straight style bat pickup over mid-wicket rather than the horizontal to the leg side. That gives you the highest percentage chance on a wicket that is a little bit up and down with the bounce. But certainly, as soon as it went back of a length, he was just as happy to go with the horizontal stroke, and that went 2 tiers.
And what I've noticed,
the leg side.
Yeah, what I've noticed about Sam Harper too, remember when he first opened for the Melbourne Renegades and got going, but he was ramping a lot, moving around the crease. We haven't seen any of that tonight.
No.
He'll bring it out if he's still there later, but it's interesting just standing tall, you know, being stable, backing your own power.
Jerry, you, mate.
And I think that's a really good point you make there, Flem, because it's always felt like he's had enough scoring options. Did he really need the ramp in his game? He's able to get the ball behind leg side on the leg side because he's got such fast hands and he picks the ball up so well. He scores all the way around the ground. There's other nights where you see him carve the ball through the offside really well. So he's got the options needed, doesn't need the lap until later. It is a good one to have up your sleeve.
Yes, definitely.
If you get into trouble, but it doesn't need to be your first option.
Sometimes you can overplay it and get yourself into trouble as well and forget about your other strengths, which we've seen on show tonight. Threw that one up. Good start, Wadia. Like a little bit more, you'd say, a slower turn to the bowling crease compared to when he first went out to bat. And Peter Siddle hit him in the head first ball. Just really easing into the bowling.
Very good over to start with there, Murray. Fantastic start from Wadia on debut. None for 56 after 5.
We're all looking for the secret to living a long, healthy life. And you know what we discovered?
Just add water.
With our Aquasana filter, every glass is cleaner, healthier, and tastes great too.
Ready for another?
I'm gonna get you. Visit aquasana.com today.
So these two looking for the right to remain the only undefeated team in the competition through a couple of games. The Hurricanes were comfortably beaten by the Melbourne Stars 2 starts ago. It's that net run rate that pops off the page for the Melbourne Stars.
Well, didn't the Hobart Hurricanes get their net run rate up against the Melbourne Renegades in Geelong? And they needed it too. You see the Renegades on the bottom now. Their net run rate has gone into decline.
Yeah.
And for the race for the finals, it always gets down to it, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
The net run rate.
So important, Ferg. It's really important.
Such a close run contest this every year for a final spot. You can never discount it. And it's one of those things you can't ignore through the series.
Yep.
Every opportunity you've got to finish a game early, get the net run rate up, or drag a game out, you've got to take it every opportunity. And if these two keep going the way they are, that's something that the Stars have got to think about. Have we got an opportunity to really put another team to the sword and run away with our net run rate? Just put everyone in our rear view mirror.
You've always got G. Maxwell up your sleeve.
Yeah.
Well, they'll ride every bit of luck they can get. So when do you kind of, I mean, you want to go play every ball on its merits, obviously, but when's the number? How close do you get to the target before you go, righto, let's try and get these in a hurry now?
Well, you know what you're doing, Andy, in most situations is you're just backing these two to keep playing the game that's in front of them. Now, if you were batting first and you were in this scenario, what would you be doing? You'd be absolutely putting the foot down, putting the hammer down and really putting this bowling attack under as much pressure as possible. So you just allow that to happen out in the middle. The discussions would be starting to be had in the dugout amongst the players that are coming up next.
Gets a bit of width there and crushes that.
Wow.
That's a deep point.
And also potentially taking the power surge earlier.
Yep.
Good point.
So that shot there, we were talking about Harp's ability to hit boundaries on the leg side, but that's exactly why he's such a damaging player when he's playing in this style, when he's standing tall, when he's looking to hit straight down the ground and with a straight bat. This shot here, he has so much power through the offside as well. Once he gets going, it's really hard to find a spot to bowl to him. The ability to hit both sides of the wicket with power is something that is a real asset for players in T20 cricket, particularly in the power play when there's only two out. You don't have a lot of room to cover with your outfielders.
Looks like Clark wants to join the club as well. He wants to start accelerating. Natural stroke player.
That's a good over. Just the fall from it, number 60. Bit of a single on. Oh no, they're trying to get trying to get some stimulation going in the outer as Lloyd Pope into the attack. Bowled really well the other night. Can he get some turn?
Yeah, he's a talent, Lloyd Pope, still a young man, but with so much experience playing not just here, but he also dipped his toe in over in England with Northamptonshire and Darren Lehman. Made it to finals day that side, so he got some experience there. He copped a bit of tap from Chris Lee.
and it can be called the Bosey.
Haven't heard the Bosey.
Yeah, so Brendan Bosanquet was a leg spinner from England in the early 1900s, so it was an abbreviation. He was the first man to bowl it. I think he had a table tennis ball and just played around with, you know, getting it to spin the other way.